Do you know the difference between a student and a pupil? Did you know that the word pupil actually has two different meanings in English? Well, I'm going to answer both of these questions later in the video. Hello and welcome to another episode of A Cup of Tea with John. This is an advanced dictation to help you to improve your English. If you're already a minimum of B2 level, then this is a great exercise for you. And today we're looking at a story about a school in Scotland with just 2 pupils. 2 total. We're going to pick up some useful vocabulary along the way and finish with a dictation. So have a pen and paper ready. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's get into it. And if you find this useful, hit subscribe. There's a new episode every Thursday. Let's do it. Right, guys, let's get started. We're going to talk today about a school, and it's only got 2 pupils. Yeah, 2 pupils, but they keep the school open. Now, first of all, what's the difference between a pupil and a student? Well, student is quite a generic term, but generally we use that for older people, like university students. And at school, we tend to call them pupils, okay, which is the same word as we use for the pupil of your eye. Same pronunciation. So look, I've brought up here Google Earth. Google Earth. Okay, so I absolutely love Google Earth. It's fantastic. So here we can see the United Kingdom, and I've marked here where Duror Primary School is. Okay, so we can zoom in. Well, of course, I'll try. Now, if anybody's new here, you have to understand I have a lot of boomer moments. Because although I look young and agile and everything like that, I'm a bit of a boomer. And I'm not the best at technology. Okay, so it's a standing joke that in every single live, I have a boomer moment. But, you know, hopefully it makes you guys feel a bit better. Not because you're boomers, but, you know, that anyone can make mistakes. Yes. Let's just move on quickly. Okay, so we're going to zoom in here. This is where it is. You can see there's a big lock here. Look at that. And Durr's Primary School. Let's zoom in all the way from space. Look at all the countryside surrounding it. Wow, 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 wow. And there is the school. Beautiful building. There you go. This is the school with 2 pupils. So what's your opinion on that, guys? Would you send your children to a school with 2 pupils? Do you think it's a good thing or do you think it's a bad thing? Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to dictate a short passage to you of 100 words. So you'll need a pen and a piece of paper. Is everybody ready for this? Hopefully you are. A pen and a piece of paper. And I'm going to go straight into this. I'm going to dictate this to you, and I'll explain any problem vocabulary afterwards. Okay? So pen and paper, old school, boomer activity, dictation. So this is my advice. I'm going to read each sentence twice, or each part of a sentence twice. I'll pause to give you time to write. Okay. I'm going to write as well. So I dictate to myself. I maintain I'm the only person on the planet who dictates to himself. It's not because I'm mental. Sorry, it's not because I'm mad. That's how you've got to say, politically correct. It's not because I'm mad. It's because I don't want to dictate too fast. So I write it and it stops me from going too fast. And then I will read the whole text again at the end, and then I'll show you the text. All right, let's do it. Nestled in the stunning Scottish Highlands nestled in the stunning Scottish Highlands, comma, Dura Primary School, that's D-U-R-O-R, Dura Primary School, has just 2 pupils, dash. Has just 2 pupils, dash. But their school days are anything but quiet. But their school days are anything but quiet. Full stop. With a highly personalized curriculum, with a highly personalized curriculum, comma, the children spend much of their time learning outdoors. The children spend much of their time learning outdoors. Comma, exploring local woodlands, exploring local woodlands, comma, lochs and wildlife. Comma, lochs and wildlife, full stop. They take part in creative projects, comma. They take part in creative projects, comma. From building models to studying local history. From building models to studying local history. Comma. Hey, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Studying is S-T-U-D-Y-I-N-G. Okay? Yes, it's not S-T-U-D-I-N-G. Hey, yes, I can see you. Anyway, studying local history, comma, and recently joined a maritime science program. And recently joined a maritime science program. Full stop. New paragraph. Though small, comma, the school maintains strong links. Though small, comma, the school maintains strong links with nearby schools. With nearby schools, comma. Allowing the pupils to socialize and join group activities. allowing the pupils to socialize and join group activities. Full stop. At Jura, comma, learning is hands-on. Comma, community focused. And deeply connected to nature. And deeply connected to nature. Dash. Proof that a tiny school can offer. Proof that a tiny school can offer. A truly expansive education. A truly expansive education, full stop. Finished. Yes. Okay, just relax a second. Relax your wrist. Do this. Get the blood flowing again. Okay. And I'm going to read the whole text again and give you the opportunity to fill in any gaps or to check your dictation by listening. Okay. Nestled in the stunning Scottish Highlands, Jura Primary School has just 2 pupils, but their school days are anything but quiet, full stop. With a highly personalised curriculum, the children spend much of their time learning outdoors, exploring local woodlands, lochs, and wildlife, full stop. They take part in creative projects, from building models to studying local history, and recently joined a maritime science program, full stop, new paragraph. Though small, the school maintains strong links with nearby schools, allowing the pupils to socialize and join group activities, full stop. At Jura, learning is hands-on, community focused and deeply connected to nature. Proof that a tiny school can offer a truly expansive education. That is the end of the dictation. Let me show you the text so you can check what you've written. Here we are. Here we are. Nestled. Nestled is like situated. Nestled in the stunning Scottish Highlands, Jura Primary School is just 2 pupils, but their school days are anything but quiet. With a highly personalised curriculum, yes, that's 2 R's, 1 C. Well, there are 2 C's, but one's at the beginning and one's in the middle. Anyway, the children spend much of their time learning outdoors, exploring local woodlands, lochs, and wildlife. They take part in creative projects, from building models to studying local history, and recently joined a maritime science program. Though small, the school maintains strong links with nearby schools, allowing the pupils to socialize, with an S, please, with a Z is American, to socialize and join group activities, full stop. At Jura, learning is hands-on, community-focused, and deeply connected to nature. Proof that a tiny school can offer a truly expansive education. Hey, how did you get on? Give yourself a mark out of 10. Yeah. Give yourself a mark out of 10 and tell me in the chat. Okay, guys. Very good. So before we finish, let's just go through some of the vocabulary here. So first of all, the word stunning. Now, you all know this word, I'm sure. But the main thing is when you can use stunning and what you can use to describe as stunning. So stunning is something extremely impressive, beautiful, or surprising. The verb to stun is to deprive someone of their senses. So for example, if you hit somebody, maybe they will be stunned. Okay, so stunning, this is where the word comes from. Something that is stunning is extremely impressive, beautiful, or surprising. It can be used to describe people. She is stunning. Places, Scottish Highlands, or even things that leave a positive, strong impression. So in this case, the Scottish Highlands are known for their stunning natural beauty. Next one. Now, you probably have this word in your language as well, but what surprises people most is the pronunciation. Maritime, with the stress on the first syllable, okay? Maritime, relating to the sea, ships, or navigation, is often used in the context of coastal activities or weather or education involving the sea. So maritime education, to do with sailing and the sea, basically. So, for example, the pupils are taking part in a maritime science program to learn about marine life. Okay, maritime. Okay, next one, the school curriculum. So, okay, guys, the school curriculum refers to a set of subjects or topics taught in school, including what students are expected to learn at each stage of the year. Okay, so what you as a teacher are expected to teach throughout the year is the school curriculum. So it generally outlines the content or the goals, the assessments for each subject. Now, why have I included this here? Well, I mean, we might say, for example, the school curriculum includes maths, science, history, and outdoor learning. Okay, but be careful, because we also have the curriculum vitae, which we should not get confused about. Okay, so lots of people in their language might call their resume their curriculum, but we don't say that in English. So the curriculum included maths, science, history, and outdoor learning is correct. I updated my CV. Okay, this is your curriculum vitae, and this is what we call it in the UK. Okay, the list of your experience and qualifications is your CV. Please don't call it your curriculum. Okay, so I updated my curriculum before applying for the new teaching role. This is not what we say. Okay, guys, so just remember that. The difference between outdoor and outdoors. Outdoor is an adjective, no S. Okay, they have an outdoor classroom. You can't say they have an outdoors classroom. Okay, it's a bit like, you know, if it was plural or something. We don't have plural adjectives. It's not strictly speaking, but it might help you to remember. So they have an outdoor classroom in the school garden. But if you're talking about it as a preposition, the pupils spend a lot of time outdoors exploring nature. And of course, the same applies for indoor and indoors. Okay. I thought you might be interested. I know you know what a loch is because everybody knows Loch Ness. Okay. It's pronounced loch or something like that. Loch. Anyway, but the etymology of the word loch is from Scottish Gaelic, which came from Old Irish, meaning lake or pool. So loch, lake, you can see the connection, all coming from the Latin lacus, meaning lake. Okay, so this is where the word lock comes from. And the final word I want to show you is expansive. Expansive meaning covering a wide range of different things, or very open or very comprehensive. You can use it to describe many things. Physical space, or even metaphorically, for a generous or wide-reaching approach. For example, despite its size, the school offers an expansive learning experience. In other words, it includes lots of different aspects that reaches far beyond the classroom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's dictation. How was your experience? Okay, I'm going to go. I want to say thank you to all of you. Reach out if you need anything, and take care. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks, guys.